is we are trying to get to the point where we can reach out to victims as soon as possible after sentencing to let them know who we are and that they will be hearing from us at some point.
The Utah Board of Pardons and Parole has a new tool designed to keep crime victims informed on the status of the perpetrator in their case.
Fox 13's Scott McCain is live in studio to tell us more about My Voice. Scott.
Yeah, good morning, guys. You know, crime victims sometimes just don't know or understand why they're being contacted by the parole board or what a parole hearing actually means. It doesn't necessarily mean someone is getting out of prison. But with indeterminate sentencing here in Utah, for example, someone who was handed a term of 1 to 15 years behind bars, that means they could be up for parole in as soon as 3 years. So if victims want to stay on top of their case, want to stay informed, and to add impact statements along the way, they're typically notified by this during the traditional U.S. mail route. Well, this new My Voice system is designed to streamline that process.
This is a tool that's going to allow us to take in additional information from those victims. It's going to allow us to ask them how they want to be notified. It actually gives us the opportunity to use email rather than just traditional mail. And so these are all really important things that can help us make sure victims know what's happening if they want to know. It's also a place where if a victim's like, I don't want to talk about this ever again, we can make a note of that and we won't notify them.
Now, this just went online, and phase 1 of My Voice is going to be used primarily as an internal tool for AP&P. But ultimately, those officials, they want to allow victims themselves to come in, interface with the program, enter their updated contact information and their preference as to whether or not they actually want to be contacted. That's probably a few years down the road, though. For now, we're live in studio. Scott McCain, Fox 13 News, Utah.